Iran, well, is an old civilization. We do feel bad to what's happening in Iran, to Iran's sovereignty. There's no denying the fact. But Iran's words will not match because they do not have the military resources nor the capacity to match the American resources and the Israeli resources, resulting in more and more losses of Iran. Khamenei dead, defense minister dead, IRGC top commander dead, the missile sites badly hit, nuclear incapacitated, Tehran hit, all the cities hit. That's the kind of destruction caused. Much that the destruction has been caused by Iran on USA, but those are damages, not total destruction. But Iran's under tremendous. Imagine Khamenei dead, 40 days of mourning. A religion which was facilitate to become a strong rallying point, in turn, in Iran itself has become a dividing point. So all those who are followers of Khamenei are definitely mourning and feeling bad. Everybody feels bad. Obviously, the religious leaders no more. But the fact is that there are a sizable number against also, with the kind of resources that Iran probably has shot whatever it has. Much that they may say Karam Shah has in Sijil has still left 2,000 kilometers. But all said and done, the USA and Israel have come fully prepared. They knew exactly what was happening. They've hit Iran very badly. And at this point of time, it's not the time for Iran either to retaliate nor for Americans. Americans must use this opportunity of 40 days mourning announced by Iran for a talk, a dialogue, a facilitation.
Because I'll come to the dialogue bit in just a moment, because when you're looking at the current situation right now, Mayan, you've been in a bunker virtually every other minute. And Israel is constantly facing a barrage, or at least apprehensions of a barrage. What can you tell us about the latest situation that you're picking up in Israel, in Jerusalem?
For sure. Just a few minutes ago, we were actually told we were able to leave our shelters. We've been, as you mentioned, going into shelters throughout the night. Last night was one of our first deadly attack. One of the rockets that made it through into central Israel, hitting down into 2 different apartment buildings in the center of the city in Tel Aviv. 1 person was killed, a woman in her 40s. 2 are still critically injured. And we've got a couple of dozen others who are lightly wounded, including some children from that attack. Now, we were watching this very closely. Obviously, Israel was expecting to have an escalation. We've been for better half of the last month waiting for a U.S. and/or Israeli attack against Iran, knowing that that meant that Iran would attack back. The military is ready. Obviously, we're seeing rockets now hit down in the region, Bahrain, Qatar, the UAE, and we're all working together to be able to stop those rockets, but some will make it through. And as I think one of your guests alluded, there have been some direct strikes, some more in open areas and strategic targets here in the area, most of which we're not able to talk about or to share. But at the same time, the majority of the rockets are stopped by our air defense systems, our Iron Dome, as we know, and the new laser defense systems, which have been put in place since the June war over the summer with Iran.